So I have just returned from the pop-up and the donut/coffee shop, and I feel very satisfied, very filled. Filled with sugar, filled with caffeine, and filled with just so much love. That sounded really cheesy, but it kind of was. I'm cheesy, guys. I am like a ball of Parmesan, Brie, gooey, Havarti, Swiss. I'm running out of cheese names. All of the above. I am just a ball of cheese. But jokes aside, I really did think that the pop-up was a good idea and a really fun experience. It was just very quaint. I went inside. There was just one girl who was kind of running the whole place, so it was a very small business, very local kind of feel. If you kind of noticed in the footage, all the girls there were definitely like very much the aesthetic of the store, which is kind of what I was expecting. That's why I sort of dressed like this. This is called like a high teen look in Korea, and it's basically like a very popular sort of style that almost mimics that high school uniform style, but in like a upgraded way. There are very specific aesthetic names in Korea, including this one that I'm not really sure what belongs in the categories. I just know that it's like a specific look. There's like basic, there's like modern, there's like unique, vintage. This is something I can talk about in another video, but I guess the problematic thing would be that it's a look that really is very fitting for that extremely skinny model body. I'm not really sure how these looks would look on a girl that doesn't look like she's 13. Yeah, and all the girls were like super skinny too. But yeah, overall it was a really fun experience, and I'm really thankful I was able to try something like this. I really loved the cozy atmosphere, the way that the girl there was just very attentive to all of the customers. It was very much like a private shopping experience There were maybe only like 6 up to 10 people at a time inside. It was very small, as you could probably see. It was pretty much the entirety of this tiny little Japanese restaurant, and the theme and the decor was all centered around the location too. So I thought they did a really creative job of turning what they had, turning the space into part of the art and part of the exhibit itself. So it was almost kind of like going to an art exhibit slash gallery, which is something that I really love. And yeah, so I hope I see more pop-ups and events like this around Korea. I also wanted to show you guys and try on the dress that I got. So this is the dress. I'm wearing it with this t-shirt because without it, I think it would look pretty scandalous. I just realized you can't see my head. Hello. Yeah, so I really love the color, the ruffle details. Like I said in my other video, this is very me, it's very symbolic. And the color is actually a little less peachy, more beige in person when I saw it. But I still love the details. And it comes with this sort of ribbon so that I can tie it around however I want to. I tied it like this, with like, you can see the ribbon in the back. I like that it's very adjustable and it's super comfortable because this elastic part of the dress is quite stretchy. You can see. It's almost like an apron. It's hard to tell on this, but it's pretty short. I am about 5'4", and I do think this was maybe intended for a more petite person. I'm just on the cusp of petite. I am right below 5'5", so. But I think I could still pull this off with a pair of shorts, or even maybe like as a long camisole with skinny jeans. Bring that early 2000s trend back. No? If anyone remembers, Ashley Tisdale did this in High School Musical, but in a really bad way. And I would do it in a good way, like do it justice. Or I could just, you know, lounge around, wear it at home. It is completely backless, so again, another reason why I'm wearing this t-shirt. I do think maybe if I were on vacation or somewhere I could go to the pool or the beach and we're a little more relaxed and less conservative, I could maybe wear this with like a swimsuit. So yeah, that's everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.